Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Highland Park Library, and welcome to Read Brave Storytime. We have a special guest today. Does anyone know who we have here today?
The mayor.
That's right. We have Mayor Carter here today. So I'm just going to sing our welcome song, and then Mayor Carter will be up to read stories for us. All right? So let's sing our welcome song. I'm in the mood for music, or I'm in the mood for singing. I think a lot of you know this song, so if you know it, sing it out really loud so our new friends can learn it too. All right? Here we go, everyone, on 3. 1, 2, 3, and I'm in the mood for singing. Hey, how about you? I'm in the mood for singing. Hey, how about you? I'm in the mood for singing. Hey, how about you? Hey, hey, what do you say? I'm in the mood for singing today. Hey, hey, what do you say? I'm in the mood for singing. Oh, that was beautiful, everyone. Well, I'm in the mood for clapping. Can you help me out with the beat? Here we go. 'Cause I'm in the mood for clapping. Hey, how about you? I'm in the mood for clapping. Hey, how about you? Oh yeah, I'm in the mood for clapping. Hey, how about you? Hey, hey, what do you say? I'm in the mood for clapping today. Hey, hey, what do you say? I'm in the mood for clapping. Lovely. Well, I'm in the mood for waving. Can you wave your hands in the air like you're saying hello to your friends? Here we go. 'Cause I'm in the mood for waving. Hey, how about you? I'm in the mood for waving. Hey, how about you? Up high, I'm in the mood for waving. Hey, how about you? Hey, hey, what do you say? I'm in the mood for waving today. Hey, hey, what do you say? I'm in the mood for waving and for clapping, for singing, for singing. Oh yeah. Give yourselves a hand, everyone. That was beautiful. Well, I am happy to announce we have Mayor Carter here for story time. So I'll ask him to come on up for Read Brave Story Time.
Thank you so much. Give it up for Rose. Thank you so much for what you do. I have to say, this is my at least second or third time getting to see you do what you do, and I appreciate that. It's a really good way to put us in the mood for reading.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely. How's everybody doing today? Yeah? Where are we? What is this place? The library? This is the library? Do you like the library?
Yes,
Why do you like the library?
because it has books.
It does have books. Do you like books?
Yes.
What's your favorite book?
Construction.
Construction books? Oh, I love construction books. What's your favorite book?
Talking book
So-
too.
Talking book too?
Yeah.
Oh, you like construction books too? All right. Anybody else like construction books? You started a trend. We all like construction books. What's your favorite book? You're not sure? All of them? You like a lot of books? That's awesome. Did somebody have something to tell me? What book do you like?
The Little Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid? That's an awesome book too. You know what? You know why I love the library? Because two things. Guess what? Guess what? Can you keep a secret? We have a spaceship in this library. You can go to outer space in this library. And you know what else? We have a submarine in this library. You can go to the bottom of the ocean in this library. And you know what else? We have a time machine in this library. You can go back in time. You can go forward in time. You can go all around the planet and all around the country and anywhere you want. You know what all you have to do is? Find the right what? Book. That's right. That's why I love this library. My second question for you is, whose library is this? Whose library is this? It's yours? She's right. It's hers. Who else's library is this?
Yours.
It's mine. That's true. Who else's is it? It's yours. It's yours. It's yours. It's all of your library. This place is yours. This place belongs to you. And that's one of my favorite things about the library too. So one of the things that I'm excited to do today, we're kicking off what's called Read Brave. And what we believe in St. Paul is we can use our libraries and we can use reading to learn a whole lot of things. So if we use our libraries and we use books to read and to learn together, then we can read and learn together about some really important topics that can help us to learn how to do better in our city too. Because when you read, the whole point is learning something that you didn't know before, isn't it? And it's amazing the way you can put all of those things that we learn, we can put those things to work to make us better at construction, or to make us better at traveling, or to make us better at woodworking. That's been something that I've been working on lately and checking out books about woodworking, or to make us better about maintaining our environment. And so we're having a big conversation through books right now that we call Read Brave, that we're using books. We have kids books, and we have fiction books, and we have nonfiction books, and we have all kinds of books that we're going to use to build this conversation about our climate crisis in St. Paul. It's part of a global conversation, a conversation that people are having all over the planet right now through an event called 24 Hours of Reality, Truth in Action. So I want to share with you the book, The Digger and the Flower, which is one of the books that our librarians have selected for us to be a part of our Read Brave program. And we have books for young children, we have books for grad school students, and I always like to say that all of these books that our librarians choose for us give us the chance to have a big conversation about climate that can span from every preschool in our city to every graduate school in our city. You ready to read about the digger and the flower?
Yes.
Okay, I might need some of your help. Are you ready to help me if I need help?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, I might need some help from some wonderful good readers. Are there wonderful good readers here? It says, The Digger and the... Oh, yes, I can tell. We do have wonderful readers here today. And guess what? Construction! Yes! Are you a plant in the audience? All right, here we go. The Digger and the Flower. It was morning, and the big trucks were ready to work. Does anybody see big trucks? You do? What color is a big, tell me one color of a big truck that you see.
Yellow.
You see a yellow big truck?
I see orange. Red.
You see an orange big truck and you see a red big truck? Oh yeah, this is gonna be a good reading morning. This is awesome. Let's hoist, said Crane. The crane is which color?
Red.
Red. Let's push, said Dozer. What color is Dozer?
Orange.
Orange, you see Dozer? The orange Dozer? Let's dig, said Digger.
Yellow.
Yellow, that's right, the yellow truck. Together, they built tall buildings for working. I'm so glad we like construction books. Together, they built tall buildings for working. They built roads for driving. We have a whole lot of people who work for the city who help us build and plow our roads for driving. That's a lot of the construction work we do in St. Paul. And bridges for crossing. We're working with our state legislature to hopefully get some state bonding money to build a bridge for crossing. Call your legislatures, parents. They built and built and built and built and built until the loud whistle blew. Whew, I'm beat, said Crane. Me too, said Dozer. The other big trucks took a break, but Digger did not. He had found something in the rubble. Hello there, he said. What is it? You see the flower? You see the flower? It's a green flower with a little blue bud. I love it. Hello there, he said. The flower was tiny, but it was beautiful. It reminds me of some of us in the room today. Every day while the other big trucks built, Digger visited the flower. He watered it when its leaves looked dry. Does anybody here like to water plants with your parents? Yeah? He shielded it from the wind on windy days. And just before he switched off for the night, Digger sang the flower a bedtime song. The flower grew, but the city grew too. Soon, every space had been filled. Well, every space except for one. What space hasn't been filled? The flower's space, that's right. We need to start building here, said Crane. Dozer started his engine. Before Digger could stop him, Dozer blew a big puff of smoke and cut the flower down. You have Digger on your shirt. That is so awesome. Did you know we were reading this book? Serendipity. Then the other big trucks went back to work, but Digger did not. How do you think Digger felt?
Sad.
How do you think he felt?
Sad.
Sad? Yeah, I think Digger felt really sad. He didn't even go back to work. When the smoke cleared, Digger saw something in the rubble. What do you think they are? Little seeds, he said. What kind of seeds do you think they are? Flower seeds? That gives me an idea. He scooped them up and drove. Where do you think Digger is going? Yeah, he scooped them up and drove. He drove past the tall buildings. You see the tall buildings? Past the farthest house on the farthest street. Do you see the house? Is this the farthest house? Is this the farthest house?
No.
Is this the farthest house?
No.
They're far, far away, aren't they? So he's driving and driving and driving. He drove to a place no big truck had ever been. Until today, I guess. There, Digger stopped. He dug and he scooped and tucked the seeds into the warm earth. What do you think he's hoping?
Another flower will grow.
Another flower will grow. I'm hoping another flower will grow too. Every day, Digger cared for the seeds. He watered them when their leaves looked dry. He shielded them on windy days. That's the next page? Okay. And just before he switched off for the night, Digger sang, oh, wait a minute. I think I skipped a page. Purple page. Yes. Okay. And just before he switched off for the night, Digger sang the flowers a bedtime song. You see they're growing? The flowers are growing. There was only one before, but now there's how many?
3.
There's 3 if you can't see them in the back. There was only one flower before, but now there's 3.
Yes, because there's 3 seeds.
Because there were 3 seeds. And what I love at the end, look how many flowers there are at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4 flowers at the end. The end. And yeah. Do you like Digger? Yeah? What did he do? Did he do something good for us?
Yeah.
What did Digger do?
Help the flowers.
He planted the seeds? What do you think? Is it important that we have flowers in our city?
Yeah.
It is? What about trees? Are they important? Yeah, what about grass? Are they important? Is the grass important?
Of course.
Of course. What about bushes? Are they important? Yes?
Because plants have oxygen.
Plants have oxygen?
Acorns
Trees have acorns, and acorns help the squirrels stay alive. You know what else acorns do for us? Does anybody know what else acorns do for us? They do help the squirrels stay alive. And do you know what else acorns are?
What?
They're like tree seeds. Did you know that?
No. Yes.
Yeah, acorns are like tree seeds, and they plant more trees for us. That's right. And so Digger knew something that we all need to know. And that's that we need our flowers. We need our, and it sounds like you guys know that already.
Because plants have oxygen.
Because plants have oxygen, and they give us oxygen. That's right. What about our river? Is our river important?
Yeah.
It is?
Yes.
I love the river. Has anybody ever visited the Mississippi River?
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
Awesome. I love the Mississippi River. And guess what? We have to take care of our trees, like the Lorax. You know the Lorax? No? Somebody? No? Okay. Well, we have to take care of our trees. We have to take care of our flowers. We have to take care of our river. We have to take care of our bushes and even our grass and even our bees, because they're so important to keeping us having oxygen, to keeping us have a clean community and a clean environment. And guess what? Everybody do this. Ready? Breathe in, a big deep breath in. And a big deep breath out. And one more big deep breath in. And one more big deep breath out. I love how clean that air tasted and felt when we breathed it in. I love how clean our water tastes when we drink it in our community. And I think it's really, really important for us to keep our air, for us to keep our soil, and for us to keep our water as clean, super, 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 super clean. Do you agree? Awesome. Let's give it up for Digger and the flower. Let's have a round of applause for the Digger and the flower. And can you do me a favor? Can you do me a big favor? Can we also have a really, 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 really super huge, like big, huge round of applause for Miss Rose, who works so hard to keep us in the mood for reading.
Thank you, everyone. How about a very big hand for Mayor Carter for this story? Oh, that was a beautiful story.
You.
A beautiful participation, everyone. Well, here's another participation element. Let's sing a song together, and let's sing a song about these flowers. So this is a song called Sunny Day by Elizabeth Mitchell, and I'll sing it without the guitar first, and I'll show you some actions we can do with the song. It goes. So I'll sing the first line, and then you'll repeat what I sing. The sun comes up, the sun comes up, the flowers bloom, the flowers bloom, the rain comes down, the rain comes down, the flowers grow, the flowers grow, people dancing everywhere, people dancing everywhere, the sun comes up again. The sun comes up again. Oh, that was beautiful, everyone. Let's sing that again. Here we go. The sun comes up, the sun comes up, the flowers bloom, the flowers bloom, the rain comes down, the rain comes down, the flowers grow, the flowers grow, people dancing everywhere, people dancing everywhere, the sun comes up again. That was again. Oh, that was beautiful. Let's try it all together. Here we go. The sun comes up, the sun comes up, the flowers bloom, the flowers bloom, the rain comes down, the rain comes down, the flowers grow, the flowers grow, people dancing everywhere, people dancing everywhere, the sun comes up again, the sun comes up again. All right, let's keep those flowers growing. One more time. The sun comes up, the sun comes up, the flowers bloom, the flowers bloom, the rain comes down, the rain comes down, the flowers grow, the flowers grow. People dancing everywhere, people dancing everywhere. The sun comes up again, the sun comes up again. One more time. The sun comes up again. Yay! That was beautiful, everyone. All right, and the next story that we have is called Thank You, Earth.
We were playing, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry to interrupt.
It's good
There you
news
go.
though, there's
Yeah.
more books where these came from.
That's
I'll
right.
tell you what, you can read and 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 read all day long for a whole week or a whole month or a whole year, and you still wouldn't run out of books in this library. So I want to read to you another book called Thank You, Earth, a love letter to our planet. And there's even more books about the earth in where this came from. You gonna help me? Can you help me turn the pages? Okay, ready? You ready? It says, Thank You, Earth, a love letter to our planet. All right? Here we go. Can you turn the page for me? Can you turn the page? No? Okay. Yes, thank you, just like that. It says, Dear Earth, thank you for the water and those that float, for slippery seaweed and stone. Thank you for mountains and minerals that strengthen bills and bone. Thank you for air. Thank you for colors and coastlines and beach. Anybody like going to the beach? I do too. Thank you for tiny and for towering like the trees. For trees, thank you for trees. We already said our trees are important. No more help for me? And vines that reach. Thank you for curves and prickles and parallels, for patterns, all shapes that repeat. That's a lot of shapes to repeat, isn't it? Thank you for leaves. There's a lot of leaves in the fall, aren't there? And stems and buds, for plants parts we can eat. You guys eat plants?
Yeah.
Like what?
Carrots.
Like carrots, that's right. Thank you for sounds like the birds singing, and for storms and seasons, for struggles. Thank you for struggles and pale in-betweens. See that? Thank you for rays and radials and overlapping greens. Thank you for jumbles, ingredients for soil, and bright new growth in spring. See that pretty flower? Thank you for those that crawl. You guys love, who loves those that crawl? Some of us? Not many parents, I noticed. Yes, all. Even for those that sting. Thank you for sunsets, for sky room for birds, for eagles' eyes can roam. Thank you for beginnings, for endings, for lifetimes. Thank you for being our home, the planet Earth. Thank you, Earth. That's a good book, isn't it? All right. Are we listening to another song?
Oh, one more song.
One more song. All right, let's go. Can you scoot over? Can I sit with you?
Wow, what a great story.
Awesome. What's your
Thank
name?
you, Earth.
And that was
Hello.
good to meet you. What's your name?
So, friends, do you know
to meet you.
we can all help the earth.
What's your name?
Because we are all bright lights
Yeah?
that can help the earth. So we have a song called
it's good
This
to
Little
meet you,
Light
Hugh.
of Mine.
Ooh, I love
And
this
a lot of you might know this.
I love this song. This is one of my
Don't.
favorites.
You'll catch
This
up
is one of
really
my
quick.
favorites.
So, here we go.
You know this song? This Little Light of Mine? How are you?
Want to clap?
Do you know this
That would
song,
be
This
great.
Little Light of
You
Mine?
wanna keep
Come on,
it-
clap with me.
Help me out with the feet? Yeah, there
You have a
we
pocket
go.
in your shirt like a kangaroo.
Light
Light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. You know it? This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Can you sing it?
This little light of mine.
Yes. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Ooh, you want to get up? Let's get up and stand up and move around. We've been sitting for a while.
We have been sitting for a
Yeah, here you
while.
go.
Okay.
Little light of mine.
I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Come on, say it. This little light of mine.
I'm gonna let it shine.
Come over.
This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. 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 Oh, let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. One more time. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. All shine. It's beautiful. All right. Thank you. Oh, I think we're.
Okay. Thank you guys. Am I
So,
reading
yep. You are.
Wrapping it up. Wrapping it up.
And
Got it. Well, thank you guys for being here. And I appreciate you guys being here, and I appreciate you guys coming here to use your library. Because if we filled up this whole library with books, and we filled up this whole library with all of these colors and all of these wonderful spaces and all this wonderful music that Miss Rose gives us and all these wonderful volunteers and the staff in this library, if we filled up this library with our wonderful partnership with a great organization that's called the Friends of the St. Paul Public Library, who help make Read Brave happen. Everybody do me a favor, say, thanks, Beth. That's Beth from the Friends of the St. Paul Public Library. Say, thanks, Beth. But you know what? Can you imagine if we had all of this stuff and all of these people and all these books and all these wonderful colors and all this music in the library, but nobody here to read the books? Can you imagine how lonely these books would be? How sad our books would be? So I want to thank you for coming here to make our books happy, to make our librarians happy, to make Miss Rose happy, to make Miss Rose's guitar happy. And I gotta tell you, when you guys come and use the library and read books, it makes your mayor pretty happy too. And I'm sure it makes your parents happy. So thank you so much for being here, and keep on reading. We've read 2 of our Read Brave books, but the good news is we have a whole lot more of them. All of these books on this poster behind me are part of our Read Brave books that we're going to be reading over the course of this year. And we're going to have events in our libraries over the course of this year, just like we did last year. Last year the topic was housing. This year the topic is our climate crisis. And there's books. There's more books for you. So there's even 2 more books right here. One called Mama Miti and one called The Earth Book that I'm sure all of you guys can read with your parents, or read with your brothers and sisters, or read with a librarian, or read with a teacher, or read with whoever you read with, or you can just chew it if you're more into chewing books. And they're wonderful books for us to learn from. Thank you guys so much for being here. And we have a handout too about our Read Brave program and all the kids' books that involve them. All right? Happy reading and happy chewing. See you guys.
Thank you, Mayor Carter.